Today I'm going to challenge myself to see just how much coziness I can fit into one very tiny house. Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm building a tiny cottage in The Sims 4. I've been practicing my building a lot lately, and so I really wanted to challenge myself to make something that's not only super duper small, but still feels warm, detailed, and actually livable. I'm going for a really cozy cottage today. And the look is gonna have a lot of warm wood, flowers, greenery, and all those little details that make a sim house feel like somewhere you'd actually want to live. So let's see if I can turn this tiny little space, well, this is a good amount of space, if I can turn this space into my dream cozy cottage. So let's start building. How much coziness can I fit into one very tiny house? Let's see. So, I am by no means an expert builder, but I can do a thing or two. So, first things first, I'm gonna start with a box, and I'm gonna make that box. And then with the shape that I have in mind, I'm gonna go ahead and build a little box attachment there. And then I'm gonna do the same thing right here. Then I'm gonna pick up the whole thing and I'm gonna move it backwards, just so we got a little more room. And move it forwards a little bit. Okay, there we go. I want it to be centered. So now that we've done that, it's time to do the exterior. Okay. It basically just means I need to get this roof going. So let's put it this way and cover the main big box that I started. Before I put all the attachments on it, I had a big box, remember that? That's the part that I'm covering first. See? Okay, and then what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to cover the little pieces coming off of my big box. Yes! Okay, and then let me roof this part too. Yes! Okay, oh, I really like how it looks right now. I'm so excited. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add a dormer. So basically what I do to add a dormer, that didn't work, hang on. What I do to add here we go, I just had to pull it out. What I do to add a dormer is I just do exactly that. I go to the roof and I pull out a big square. And then that dormer is also gonna get its own roof. I have this one song stuck in my head. Not only that, but I have espresso keeps getting stuck in my head. Sorry, I won't get it stuck in your head. But for my cottage, it's gonna be kind of a light color. So let me go to roof patterns. And we're gonna do a light thatch color. And we're gonna shape the roof a little bit. Pull this one up just a little bit. Shift C, pull this up. Pull this up just a little bit, and what I'm doing is I click on my roof and then I press Shift C on my keyboard. I take this one, pull it all the way up, and then I take the one next to it, the dot next to it, pull it up just a little bit. Same thing here. Pull that all the way up, pull that up just a little bit. And look at that nice shape that we got. I like it. Okay. Definitely feels more cabin-y to me. And then for the wall patterns, I am going to go to masonry. And I'm going to go to this quite cobbled pattern. And I'm going to hit this guy. And what also makes it easier is I'm holding down Shift and clicking on the walls. And when I do that, it just covers all the walls. Let me pull this one in some. Okay, so I see what I have to do. Because it looks weird, the gables are poking out when I just pull this in like that, the gables are poking out. I'm going to copy, going to paste, and then this one, the one I just copy paste, I'm going to hold Shift down on my keyboard and I'm going to pull the gables in. There we go. Do you see what I mean? That way it's a little more seamless when it goes into the main roof. Alrighty, and now we're adding a porch. Oh, my bad. I left a big spot of this, there we go, of the dormer uncut, like, blah, blah, blah. I left the dormer unwalled. So I put the door, and now let's place our porch. I'm gonna go to flat square. Let me zoom out a little bit. I'm gonna place it here. I'm gonna pull across like that. And then I'm also gonna take it and I'm gonna lift it up. There we go. How is that looking now? I love it. Oh, I love it. And then we're going to take our stairs. Just like that. And then stairs gotta have railing. So let's just there's some nice railing right here. And then for the fence, there is also a matching style fence. And this is from the Cozy Cottage expansion pack. And I draw a fence all around just like that. And ta-da! Look, we have our cottage fleshed out. So let's add our windows to make it look more finished. I'm gonna add a window there. I'm gonna take this big window, I'm gonna add it right here. And then I'm also gonna add one there. Or is this one bigger? Should I have done that one? Why do they look the same? when I hold them together. Maybe this one is taller. That's okay. I think it is taller. That's what it is. Here we are. I was looking for these. I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna put that there. And then I'm also gonna add a window to our dormer, of course. And I'm gonna hit Control-Shift-C, Control-Shift-C, and I'm gonna do bb.move objects. Enter. That way I can move things around more however I want to do so. Let me move these windows up a little bit. Yep, they're even. That looks good. Now we can also windowify the side of the house. Let's put one there. And let's take this taller one and let's put two here. Let's put one there and one there. And then I'm also going to put one here and one here. And I think it'd be cool to take this one and put it up here. Now our tiny house is windowfied. Next, I love this part. Go to wall sculptures. And I'm looking for the thatch roof toupee. I think that's what it's called. Is it a toupee? Anyway, you're gonna take this thing and you're gonna put it right there over the window. Over the window. I meant to put it over the door like that. And then next, we take flower boxes. And we have these blue flower boxes that go perfectly with our theme here. So let's go ahead and add those. And then we also have big flower boxes like that can go up here. That can go on our big windows. Look at that. Gorgeous. I love the way this is looking so far. All right. The next thing we do is we're gonna add ivy all around the house. So go to wall sculptures and see this climbing ivy? We're just gonna add some to our home. Because remember, this is a cottage. This is supposed to be a cozy cottage. So we want to give it that woodsy kind of overgrown feel. Just a little bit. We're gonna put some ivy all around the house. Okay. Then I'm gonna add some on this side. Ta-da! And now look at that. And then what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna add a fence around it. We have from Innisgreen expansion pack, we have this little fence. So I'm thinking I'm going to add this and loop it around my house. I kind of like that one. And so let's take it and let's go all the way over here. Let's bring it out just a little more. If we can afford it, or if we have enough room, I would bring it out some more, but it looks like I'm gonna need to move my whole building back some. Okay, that's fine. Then let me take this. I guess we didn't have to move so far back, but that is okay. And we're gonna draw our fence. All the way around our house. And then what next? So now we're gonna add some planties to our cottage. So click on outdoor plants. Let's put some trees around. Let's put lots of trees around. I really like these fir trees. I think that they are kind of perfect for our build because they are very woodsy, and I think that it just goes really great with this aesthetic we're trying to build. And then we've got those. So now let's go to flowers. And I like to go to the assorted wildflowers, and then just all around my house, I'm gonna put these assorted wildflowers. See, doesn't that look pretty? And then with a build like this, what I like to also do is I like to add a chicken coop. Let's see what color. I want a color that matches our house. There we go. And then I'm going to use our terrain tool, and I'll show you what I'm about to do. We want dirt and sand, and we're going to take some dirt and we're just going to put it under our chicken coop, like that. How do you feel about our little cottage now? We're not done yet. So the foundations, let's go to foundations, and with the ranch expansion pack, we have this sturdy ranch foundation, which I think is absolutely perfect for our build. We also, from the Innis Green, we have this Verdant Stone foundation, and I think that that is actually an even better fit for our build. So I'm going to take the lighter one, and I'm just going to add this foundation all over. Ta-da! Evening, night, morning. I just wanted to play with that a little bit to see what it looks like in different lights. This is what it looks like in the afternoon. Apparently, we have some funky looking afternoons in Innis Green. This is what it looks like in the evening. Oh, it's so pretty. This is what it looks like at night. Let's go back to the morning so we have some better lighting. So I'm thinking we add some more flowers around it. Like so. And then I'm also thinking, let's add a path. So I'm going to go to the terrain tool, stone and pavement, and a really good one is this cliff huggers. And another one that's good is cliffs or rover. So I'm going to do the cliffs or rover one. I'm going to put some pavement right there. And then I'm just going to have some going all the way back. And then I'm going to add some pavement right here too. Because right there, I'm going to add a picnic table. Or at least I'm going to add a table and some chairs with it. Ooh, I really like this swinging chair bench that I got from one of my mods. Gonna put it right there. Or would that be better to put in the back here? I think it would be good to put in the back there. And then in the front, I'm thinking, let's add an umbrella table here. Where's my chairs that go with it? There you go. And this is the outside of our cottage. I think we are pretty much done. Oh, I forgot the roof trim. Always forgetting something. I knew I was forgetting something. I forgot the roof trim, and we're gonna add something else to finish it off, make it look even more polished. We are gonna add columns to the edges of our build. And the reason we're going to do that is it makes it look more finished and more polished. And there you go. This is our cozy cottage. Now, do we want to work on the inside of it, or do we want to just leave the exterior and save the inside for another video? I mean, save the interior for another video. I think life is short. Let's go ahead and do the interior too while we're here. We might as well. Alrighty, here we are. So in looking at the shape of the interior, I can kind of already see where I want my kitchen and my bathroom, where the bathroom can be. I'm thinking this space that's already enclosed here, that can be a bathroom. And then we can have this back part be the kitchen. And of course, this part is going to be the entryway. So let's go ahead and get to work on it. Somewhere there needs to be a bed. So I think I'm going to put the bedroom right here. And then just like that, we've got our kitchen area, kitchen/dining area. And I'm going to do this. But then I'm going to go to doors and I'm going to do like a prairie style entry frame right here. So then that leaves this little space to be the living room. Alrighty, let's see how we want to decorate this. Let's go to objects by function and living room. I kind of like this couch from my mods, from one of my mods. If we can do like a white and blue kind of theme, then I think that would be really cool. With some florals. I really want like a floor. Ooh! There we go. And then I think it's important to put a rug down. Let's do a... I don't want it to look too busy because our couch is already pretty like printed. So let's put a rug like right there. And then let's place our coffee table. I really like this one. And then of course we need another little couch. Maybe it can be a different color even. Now let's stick to this one. And now the question is, do we want to put like a TV or a fireplace or something? I think a fireplace would be really suitable. Let's take this one, put it right there. And then we can also put a TV. We can put a hanging TV display. That one's way too big. This one works. And then you can kind of see our room here. And what would a living room be without some artwork? I'm gonna pull this down and this one down too. Okay. What would a living room be without some artwork? So I'm gonna click paintings and posters. And let's see what we want to put in here. Ooh! I really like these. That one is gorgeous. Let's put that. Let's put that right there. I want to put this up. This is a gorgeous painting as well. Let's see. Let's see. I'm just looking at all the artwork. It's nice to put up artwork with kind of like a earthy theme. Let's see, what else would we like to put up? I really like this under the golden sun. Let's see if, ooh. Or the classic, oh, that is that a joke? That's huge. Let me shrink that. Okay. Can I bring it up at all? There we go. All right. There we go. I managed to shrink it and bring it up. So we have that as well. And I just realized I need to put like an entryway here for the outside door. Doors, just watch. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that. I know we worked hard to put this up, but I might as well sell this. Yeah. And then let's put some clutter around on the table. I do have a lot of mods installed. I can link as many as I can remember in the description. Books with a pen. And the reason I did that was because I wanted a lot more clutter and stuff that I could put around, like the tables and etc. when I'm decorating the Sims house. Because I just felt like I didn't have enough clutter. Ooh, and this would be a good place for a bookshelf as well. Let's take this bookshelf and put it right here. Perfect. And another thing that I think is a must is I want to put houseplants down. Let's see how big is this one. Let's put that one down. Let's put that one. And I feel like I should add an accent table as well. Maybe like that. And then maybe I should put a potted plant up there. Preferably some pretty flowers. Perfect. Alrighty. And one thing I completely forgot, it is very dark, so let's put down some lights. And then we're gonna do my favorites. The super subtle saucer lights are really good for lighting up the whole area, but also being, like in the name, like the name says, very like subtle. Because they're so small, but they light things up so much. There we go. Oh, this is our room that we made. Now let's make the kitchen. I really like these. Maybe not that. Let's do some upper cabinets as well. Let's do some white ones. And then let's add our oven. Look at that, a blue oven. And let's add our ceiling. Oh, that's really big. What about this one? Okay, that's a lot better. Our vent hood. And then let's add in our refrigerator. I kind of want to put it here. Okay. Now I want to start fleshing out the dining room. Let's see, I really like the cottage kitchen round dining table. I'm gonna add that. And then dining chairs. I'm gonna use more chairs from some of the mods that I got. Is that too many chairs? Nah, I mean, if they fit, they fit. Fridge can go over here because there's plenty of room. I feel like something can go right here. Ooh, maybe a cork board? There we go, a hutch. And then let's add some artwork. Ooh, this plate is gorgeous. All right. Now, I have never claimed to be a good interior designer. In fact, it's something that I am working on, along with practicing my housing exteriors. Right now, I'm more of an exterior girl, but hey, look at our house as a whole. This is just to show you that you can indeed make your smaller houses functional. And we are all done with our cottage. Let me know in the comments what you think, what I should build next time. I kind of want to get real creative and I have some fun ideas. So let me know in the comments if you have any ideas, and let's get building in the next video, okay? I love y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more content, more Sims gameplay, more cozy gameplay, whatever you want, okay? I love y'all. Goodbye. And let's also get a good look at our cottage.